Hey, welcome back to Mopar Jeans. Got to finish up the paint on this 300. The rust has kind of come back through the body filler, so I'm not entirely sure what's happening. It's come through the filler, through the primer, and it's back up and causing some issues. As you can see, like right here, just for some reason the rust is not staying away. So I'm gonna knock it down with like 1,000 grit and then shoot it with the paint. So we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna start by washing this off with some mineral spirits here. I don't want to scratch the paint with all this dirt I'm getting in here, so I'm changing sides every so often here. I've used 3 sides of my rag so far. I've actually contemplated to go take it to the wash. There's a lot of dirt and dust on here, but first we're gonna see if we can maybe sand some of that rust out of it. Now I don't have a block for this here. I'm just going to fold it into thirds like this. I'm working. Sand that a little bit. It's probably not wet sand because it hasn't dried yet, so I don't like that. I think this needs to be washed off better. I might run this through the car wash first, then come back. I think it needs it. I'll be right back. All right, so I've got this stuff called tape and drape. And what it does is it has some masking tape at the top. And I'm just going to stick it inside my door here and kind of block off all this inside that doesn't want to get anything on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. This stuff is huge. Look how big that is. That's what she said. This stuff covers some ground, dude. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so I've just got some Mopar. That's the code PWL. This paint did not look at all, I thought, like the same color. So I did do a test batch over here a couple weeks ago, but I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this now. And it does not cover very well at all. It's very, very faint. Let's see what we can do here. You can see it takes a few coats. I should have shut my door a little bit here. I'm gonna pull this plastic out some so this paint sticks to that first. I'm gonna run it through here a little bit. Uh-oh. It's running. Look at this. Look how thick I did this. This is a big mistake. Huge error. Look at that. That's what you don't want. You do not want that. See how it's running? That's because I went too thick too fast because I can't see the coverage. So what I need to do is slow down and let it cover. So I'm gonna let this happen and I'm gonna let this sit and then I'm gonna sand that. So I messed up, but that's why we're doing this together. So you learn. This is so, it goes on so light, I can't even see, like you can still see the primer right here and everything. So it's just kind of awkward. So I'm gonna let this dry and then we'll start sanding it and we'll fix our problems that we've made for ourselves here. So we'll be back in a little bit. So one thing that I did right here is I took this drape out and I just kind of ran it through this low spot, because all this is, I'm gonna have to sand it. And what happens is if the those runs in this paint, those are gonna be thicker, right? And so your sand, when you sand that with your sanding block, it's gonna snag right there. So I figured if I could just take out that up here, that will eliminate potentially me having to sand that out, and instead I'll just have to reapply some paint. So that's the plan right now. So let's see what we do right here. One thing, okay, so I have a piece over here that I don't know what's happening. I think this happened when I sanded after I used that mineral spirits, and I think it's just like it's just like a place where that's settled and dried. I need to paint over that. So I don't think it's a huge issue. I'm just going to let that sit for a moment. I'm going to plug in the fan so it kind of sucks some of the paint the other direction. Let me tell you, this paint has zero coverage. It's all flake. There's no cover. It's so strange. You can't even see that. But every once in a while I can see a flake run. This is very, very difficult paint to shoot. Might be a problem, boys. Good news is, nothing sandpaper and lacquer thinner can't fix. That was real close right there. This dog leg, all that paint just sits in it. You can see the difference over the top right here. The cover right here versus right there is huge. I don't want to shoot that again. I just got finished with it. Alright, so while I'm waiting for this paint to dry, I'm going to see if I can't poke this back out. I bought the car this way, so we'll see what happens. I've got a hammer and a punch. It also has a rounded end on it. So I'm going to see if I can't poke this back out. Okay. So I can't do anything about this with the bumper on because the actual steel bumper of the car is directly behind it right here. It's like right like this. And so I can't get anything to it without taking all this bumper off. So, well, at least we killed some time. We can put some more paint on the car now. I'm running out of paint. Look how easy it is to peel this back up when you're done with it. I'm folding it in on itself as I peel so that I don't mess anywhere. Now, this obviously did not go well here. It ended up salvaging over here decent. I don't know. I'm gonna order another can of paint. It was, I think, $19 for that paint. So yeah, I'm not pleased with the job that I did, but I don't think it looks any worse than being all pitted with rust. So yeah, but anyways, I'll show you the other side here. This is what the rust looks like. See if you can tell me where the rust was. This side looks much better. So anyways, well, that's it for today. I'm gonna upload this and get it out. I know that I haven't had much to shoot in a while. Drag racing should start tomorrow. Up here in Missouri, we get a late start, but it's supposed to rain, so who knows if it's actually going to happen. I'm just going to be in the stock class. I don't have anything done to this car mechanically, so we're just going to see what happens. I think it's 8th mile. I think I'll probably run like an 8 at 70 mile an hour, something like that. My quarter mile is 14 flat at 100. So we'll see how it goes. All right, back to footage from my phone here, so sorry if it's lower quality. This is after it all dried. Let's go over to the other side now. Front fenders. Very strange paint. I don't know how well the camera picks it up. It's definitely needs more coats going down that direction. That in the front of the fender. Well, I'm still gonna go buy another can of paint and give it another shot, but I'm actually rather surprised at how well it does look. So I know, baby. Anyways, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.